don't know the power of a reaction.
There's been an awakening. Have you felt it?
Please, movie gods, please. Upcoming Rey Star Wars movie delayed indefinitely. Daisy Ridley is set to reprise her role as Rey Skywalker in Charmin Obey-Chinoy's I Gotta Start Saying Socks. Socks upcoming. It just takes too long to say that name. It's like, what was it, Philip Michael Thomas back in the day on Miami Vice. It's like, why does it gotta be Philip Michael Thomas? You gotta say the whole thing. Why can't it be Mike Thomas? It had to be Philip Michael Thomas. Anyway, upcoming Star Wars film. We don't know much about this movie except for the controversial remarks its filmmaker has made, and that it might be titled New Jedi Order. So I'm usually not keen on looking for Star Wars intel, but a well-informed source is giving me additional details on the current status of this film, and it's not good news. Well, for the film, it's not, but for all of fandom, it's good news. So, I've been told that Disney has delayed the film indefinitely, which is, because nobody wants to see it. They stuck their toe in the water and made that little announcement, and everybody went off. Then they went up to the belly button. They got in. Like, we gonna do this. But they didn't start swimming. They pulling out. That's hopeful. That's hopefully. Because it sounds like this is a rumor. And hopefully they are going to cancel this. I've been told that Disney has delayed the film indefinitely, which is why they surprised everyone last week with The Mandalorian. With The Mandalorian and Grogu as the next Star Wars movie. They just don't have confidence that the new Jedi Order will be happening in the near future. Nobody wants to see it, man. And yes, when you say something like that, it's a general sweeping statement. But I have a thumb on the pulse of the fandom of Star Wars, as well as a few of others. And the majority, the vast, paying, loyal majority of the fandom does not want the movie. The problem seems to reside in the creative differences between screenwriters Stephen Knight and Lucasfilm. I'm told that a draft had originally been written for the film, but Lucasfilm gave him so many notes that he had to start from scratch. That's interesting. It makes me wonder if he wrote a good script, maybe. Something that wasn't you-know-what. And then they gave him all the you-know-what notes. And he was like, all right. To make matters worse, there's possibly that Knight might not be staying on board the project. His frustrations have grown. So he's put Star Wars on the back burner and is now focused on the screenplay for his Peaky Blinders movie, which is supposed to go into production in the fall. Well, I wish I knew the story behind it, but, it is what it is. All I can do is speculate on the news, which is one of the things that I do. The issues with Knight come only 2 years after development of the film started, and various drafts had circulated with different writers, including Damon. Okay. It's widely reported and believed that this Rey movie would be the first one to get released, and a May 22nd, 2026 release date would have been announced last year for it. this past November, Ridley had insinuated that the next Star Wars film to be released theatrically was going to be hers. Things have clearly changed. And I was watching the future ruler of Earth, Mr. Doomcock in the middle of the Earth. And he said, in one of his rumors from his, one of his Hollywood spies, what did he say? That they may still be going forward with and or something like that. But in the script, don't quote me, go watch his video. He's got good scoops. I watch him all the time. That she's going to have twins. That's a rumor. It's all a rumor that she's going to have twins, boy and a girl. The boy falls to the dark side and actually kills Rey. I'd actually be a little bit more interested in watching that than watching what they had planned. But guess what? The daughter has to rise to power to beat him. The voice is female. So you just know it's just going to be more of the propaganda that we've been getting. It's not like you can even trust it. Like, it's like, okay, like that actually sounds a little better. It's like, all right, well, so they kill Rey off, okay, because the fandom hates her. Okay, so they're doing us a favor. Then you pull this, the boy is bad, the girl is good, right? Of course. This is what you've been saying, you know what I mean? Men bad, women good. Or men suck and women better. This is what you've been doing. And we all know that men and women all have their strengths and weaknesses. There's some things men do better, some things women do better. But it's our differences and our strengths that make us work so good together, like yin and yang. And that's the way the movies should be. Strong men and women, not making each other look like garbage for some agenda. Just tell a great story, make the fans happy. You'll make money, we get good entertainment, everyone's happy. 10 million subscribers. Woo!